Hello there, my dear. It's LaShanda Henry. Once again, I am here to do another Boss Up Q&A session with you based on some of the real questions that real entrepreneurs are sending me. So one of those questions that I get sometimes, LaShanda, my sales are slow. Help! I need to bring in revenue like yesterday. So I'm going to share a few strategies that work for me and for my clients, and hopefully they can work for you too. So number one, you want to look at what's happening in the real world as a consumer around you, those businesses that are bringing in a lot of money, honey, and you want to rinse and repeat what works. So one of those strategies that I teach my clients is the kids eat free strategy that a lot of restaurants use that you can use into your business. Now, I'm sure you've seen it. You've gone to restaurants and on a certain day, could be a Tuesday or a Wednesday, usually a slow day, they give you the opportunity to come in and your kids eat free so long as you sit down and you get a meal too, right? That is really a smart retail restaurant marketing strategy because they're like, listen, on that Tuesday or Wednesday when people aren't really coming in, usually people go to the restaurants on Friday and Thursday and Saturday when they've got the time off, right? On those middle of the week slow days, the incentive is, listen, if you got a bunch of kids, come on, bring them. You know, they're going to make sure that they're not having to close their doors because during the week, they don't have enough butts in seats. So you've got to think about that for yourself. What are some things that you can do to get butts in seats, to get people into your door, whether it be your physical door or your virtual door? Now, I'm sure you know that freebies go a long way, but having one freebie that you have on your website for like 15 years, that's not the business, right? You've got to be able to diversify and figure out which ones work for your new customers for right now, and then which ones are your best ones that you consistently have people coming into, right? So I've got a course. It's called How to Monetize Your Blog. It's a free course. And if you're curious about it, you can take a look at it by going to sistersense.com/MYBFC, which stands for Monetize Your Blog Free Course. Anywho, when ladies tap into that free course, one of the first things I do, once I get people into the door of the free course, one of the first things I do is I'm like, listen, if you're a new subscriber, if you're interested in learning about blogging, I do have a blog training for you. And as a new subscriber, I'm going to give you that blog training for literally 78% off. But the only time they see that is as an exclusive as a new subscriber when they opt into that free course. You're not going to see it anywhere else, right? And that is, for me, it's like a secret hidden flash sale freebie, right? So it's, well, not a freebie, but a flash upsell, right? So you've got to think about for yourself when you're getting people's attention and you're giving them free stuff, right? In the case of Kids Eat Free, they don't just say you can come to the store on Tuesdays and get a free meal for your kid and go away. No, in order for you to get the free meal, you got to sit down and you got to eat too. Right? There's a caveat to that so that they're generating revenue. The Kids Eat Free is just the incentive to get people into the door. So you're doing freebies, but possibly you're doing them the wrong way because you're giving things away, but you're not immediately while you've got people in your virtual door saying, hey, I've got something more for you based on what you got for free. If you want it, here it is, right? So you can take a look if you're a visual person like myself, if you want to go and look at the course and see that immediate upsell or take advantage of it, see how I put my sales copy together. That's certainly something that you can do when you think about, man, I want to bring in consistent revenue, but what am I missing? That's one, okay? Let's talk about number two as far as things being slow. Okay, number two, do you have regulars? Do you have regulars? I always tell, people looking to build their business, yes, it's important to get new clients, but your business is based on regulars. People who regularly watch Netflix, people who regularly go to Walmart, people who love their Target or their, Victoria's Secret or their Macy's. It's the regulars that make your business a successful business. So you've got to identify, do you have particular products and services that appeal to people that are going to come back to you on a regular basis? Now, I'm a web designer. So in addition to building websites for new customers, I also have retainer packages for those customers who say, LaShanda, on a regular basis, I need to check in so you can update the site. You can help me with other things, right? For example, if you go to sistersense.com/GMD, which stands for Get More Done, you can take a look at some of my my Get More Done retainer packages. That's number one. Number two, I have clients who say, listen, I love that I can talk to you when I want by going to callme.sistersense.com and scheduling one call, but boo, I need to talk to you like every week. So over at Sister Sense, my Firestarter Insider Circle, that is a space in which I have clients who literally once a week or twice a month, they check in with me on a regular basis. Do you have regulars? If you have regular customers and clients, you will have a business that's generating more consistent sales to help with that whole slow period, slow sales, no sales situation that you might be going through. Okay, that's number two. Do you have regular customers, right? Here's the next thing. Number three, do you know your customers, specifically your top customers? Your top customers, those people who they like Beehive effect, you know, the Beyonce Beehive, like they don't care where you are. They don't care what you're putting out. They love you and they're buying everything. You've got to know your top customers, what they want, what they need, what they bought then, and what they would be interested in buying next. If you can really commit to creating a space where you are building real valuable relationships and working with your top customers, you're going to be in a space where literally you can make consistent sales. I was on a clarity call with a client once and she was like, LaShanda, man, I am really in a deficit right now. Funds are seriously low. And we did a 60-minute session. We identified her top customers. I came up with a sales copy conversation because she was like, no, they're not going to buy that. They're not going to buy that. Literally, I kid you not, I think maybe 10 or 15 minutes after she got off the call and she pitched to one of her top clients, she had already closed a 4-figure deal. And she was like, oh my God, LaShanda, the first one bought. And I was like, hello, you got to know your top customers. Hello. And it works. I mean, you got to learn how to work what works, right? So when you're in a space where you've got existing customers, tap into those true followers and fans. Go back to your top customers. That's so important. And you know, another thing that I talk about with clients is building a business cushion. And when I say a cushion, meaning that you have money that when you have those slow periods, you've got rainy day money put aside, number one, or you've got cushion money from different organizations who are looking to give money to business owners and entrepreneurs. You know, there's one particular company in particular that I've tapped into at several points in my journey as an entrepreneur, and using this particular this company, I've gotten anywhere between $1,000 to $15,000 to help me invest into my business to get things that I need especially when I was in a space where I was like, okay, listen, in addition to just getting money from here, I need to get some other money here to help me balance and cushion it out. You know, literally as I'm creating this video for you, I think it was maybe about 2 weeks ago, one of the ladies in my circle reached out and said, LaShanda, you know, sales are really slow. What can I do? I connected her with that organization. I helped her figure it out. And in that week, she got $1,000 into her account to do what she needed to do as an entrepreneur in her business. So you've got to be aware that there are people, there are organizations, there are companies who are willing to give you money, but you've got to be aware of them, right? I do have a training. It's called XXX Your Success. And I talk about how you can, whether it be getting investments, getting funds, you know, doing what you need to do to diversify, make more money, attract more clients. It's in that series, XXX Your Success. And you can learn more about it at XXX, TRIPLE, the letter X, success.com. Or you can just leave me a comment or reach out to me if you've got questions and would like to schedule a clarity session. But if you're in a space where funds are slow, those are some things that I can, you know, at least kind of help you think about. You know, the kids eat free. You know, how can you get people in the door and do those upsells? How can you get better at really identifying your customers that can come back and get more, your true fans, your followers? And really, I mean, I could tell you so much about business funds and creating a cushion, which I talk about inside of the XXX Your Success training. But I mean, that's a whole other story. But there are things that you can do, right, to really make sure that you're powering through those slow sale, no sales periods. And hopefully some of these recommendations can help you. All right. Till next time, take care. Bye.